All right, so here on Dr. Zoe today, like I told you, baby girl, like we are going to ask some of the tougher questions and get down to the nitty-gritty. You are free to say whatever you want and answer whatever you personally feel comfortable with, okay? But I want to ask you some questions, and you just, whatever you want to answer, you answer. Whatever you don't have to. All right.
Okay.
You honestly, I know you and your mom and your sister are working on a documentary about your dad. Is that right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. So there's a lot of behind the scenes truth that you guys are privy to that people don't know about. Obviously, you're his daughter. You know what I'm saying? So I want to ask you personally, do you feel like Suge Knight had any direct effect on your father's death?
No, I don't. They keep that interview he did. I think it was on Jimmy Kimmel. That was many years ago, and I don't know why it even just resurfaced recently, and that's kind of been going around. So a lot of people, have been talking about that, but no, and in that interview, he doesn't say he did it. He was really just implying that something did happen, or that things like that were happening in the world, like it was going on. It was a it was a possibility that it happened to my dad. It wasn't anything him going on there saying, I did this, I did that. So
right.
People, I don't know, people kind of took that old interview and just been kind of running with it, and and I think that's because the movie is so huge, and then he has all this drama going on. He's in jail for murder and all these other things. So it's like it's something that came back.
Well, Sugar's always had drama around him. I mean, I've worked in hip hop and R&B and rap years ago as an agent, and there was always drama going on. But what his quote was, just so people know, is he went on Jimmy Kimmel Live in 2003 and there was an incident with your father in a studio years ago, back in 1991. But what he said was his quote is, "This is a new thing, right? So if somebody is going to do something to somebody, technology is so high, right? So you shoot somebody, go to jail forever. Kids, you don't want to go to jail forever, right? So they got this new thing out. People sell them all the time. They get this stuff. They get blood from somebody with AIDS, and they shoot you with it. That's slow death," was what he said. He wasn't making any insinuation about your dad. But what happened was, I guess your brother put something on Instagram about, the conspiracy and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, are you close with your brother, or?
It's all tricky. It's a tricky situation, but he's just very misinformed.
Yeah. Okay.
Definitely misinformed. I mean that's really what I could say about that. And to be honest, I feel like he just evaluated the stuff he just really interpreted it wrong.
Right.
He doesn't know any different. So for him, it's like he's just going off of this thing, just really not even just like a random person in the world. You just kind of you hear things or you see things and you start interpreting how you want to. Yeah. And it's very unfortunate that he happened to be one of my dad's kids. So people are like, wait, what's going on?
Right.
But he, to be honest, he doesn't even represent like the core of the family and all that, and that's not something I'm definitely not putting that on Suge, and that's not something that any of us, me and my family even think or believe at all.
Okay.
Our personal opinion and our views that will be touched on our documentary, and
awesome.
It's completely different from that.